Hello, it's me again. Fancy seeing you here. And if you are new here, hi, I'm Safi. This is my channel dedicated to whatever hyperfixation I so damn please. So, in the last redesign video, I said that if it performed well, I would make another one. It's the best performing video on my channel right now. Thank you. And also, oh my gosh, you guys, we hit 100 subscribers. Thank you so much. I didn't anticipate to reach that so fast, so I have nothing prepared. If you have any ideas, let me know down in the comments below. Anyways, so last time I insinuated that I have opinions about one of the spirits. Now I know what I will say might be a bit controversial, but Wolfmon's design is terrible. Okay, let's calm down for now. Terrible is a harsh word. Let's just say I have my issues with him. So let's talk about them. Okay, we will start this off by breaking this design down. Wolfmon is clearly inspired by popular sci-fi, Star Wars in particular, and general cool design tropes from the early 2000s, which didn't really age well. He looks like really outdated. Furthermore, his proportions are very weirdly unbalanced. He's very bottom heavy because of his giant feet, and it came to the point where official art just shrinks them down so he doesn't look that awkward. Basically, he looks clunky and slow rather than super fast like you would expect from the light element. Another issue is his face. The eyes in the helmet are too high up, making it look like his face extends to up there, which is just really freaky and weird to me. I don't like it. Another issue is the lack of contrast in the color scheme and a heavy lean towards purple when Koji's primary color is blue. That wouldn't be an issue if it wasn't for the fact that Izumi's color is purple, which creates a weird overlap. I also don't really like the blonde hair. It kind of looks okay. So my goal for this redesign is streamlining it, reducing the unnecessary bulk, and making him feel more modern. Easy enough, let's... So, funny story. I didn't record the speed paint because I messed up. Whoops. But don't worry, we can salvage this. I quickly whipped up a small illustration we can see the process of while I talk about my design process. First decision I made was getting rid of the majority of the armor. Wolfmon is supposed to be a very fast Digimon, and the armor just looks too heavy and clunky and just not very flexible. So stuff like his shoulder guards, knee guards, and other protectors were shelved. I decided a single breastplate and the wolf helmet would be enough armor. Speaking of that, I decided to add some blue accent to the helmet and put the light element symbol on the forehead. The eyes are a glowing blue and there's a shadow underneath the helmet, implying that there's a second pair of eyes under it, and the ones in the helmet have more of a supernatural nature. I keep the scarf. His hair is a dual color now, going from a platinum blonde to a lavender shade. Kinda too reminisce Digimon also. Speaking of lavender, according to the reference book, Wolfmon's lavender accents are actual Saint Amethyst. The lavender parts all over its body are Saint Amethyst, in which holy light is contained. Due to the holy light, the amethyst retains its extraordinary hardness as long as it keeps its righteous spirit, but the second a negative spirit arises in the processor, it becomes brittle. Don't you love it when they just hide really cool lore in the reference books instead of actually showing us something like this in the shows? Anyways, so keeping that in mind, I rendered the ones in my design to better represent that. I took care of the clunky feet by changing them to a more standard wolf-like form. His gloves are also less bulky and have the moon design I put on Koji's shirt on them. I gave one a laser cannon that can also become a sort of whip. His laser swords are fastened behind his back. I decided for this illustration that I would put them into the foreground and, put a focus on them. And there you have it, the finished design. He ended up very different from the original, but I like the end result a lot. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I always love to see what you guys have to say. So, let's get to the next spirit. Gumon, or as the English dub knows him, Garurumon. I don't have much to say about this design. For the most part, I think it's fine, but I wouldn't have felt right redesigning only one of them, so... Fun fact about me? There are two things I absolutely suck at drawing. Animals and mechas. This thing is both of those. So what you are seeing right now is me trying to figure out how to draw this thing and then making changes on the spot because I yet again didn't do any drafts. I should make a video on my artisans because the amount of times I blatantly don't follow my own advice despite knowing better is ridiculous. I heavily referenced this render of Gumon and it helped a lot actually. I simplified parts of the design and decided to have some fur show, some lilac accents that felt reminiscent of Garurumon felt appropriate, kinda like this is his ancestor poking out through the armor. I decided to add the scarf Wolfmon has to visually tie them together more, and then I just added some details here and there, made some adjustments. Anyways, here's the finished design. I really like how it came out. Again, I'm really proud of it and I would love to see what you guys have to say about it. I'm really proud of this. Like I said, I suck at doing essentially everything this Digimon is. So the fact that it looks decent is really surprising to me. This marks the end of the video. Like always, there's stuff in my descriptions. Please check it out. Everything helps. Just please take it into consideration. Uh, Also, check out my other social medias. Subscribe, like the video, all of that. See you next time.